Okay, welcome back. So today we're going to learn how to read notes on sheet music paper. Okay, so starting off, you'll have two symbols. On the top side, you'll have this little squiggly line. This is your treble clef. And on the bottom side, you'll have an upside down frown. This is known as your bass clef. So what does this mean? So treble clefs often refer to the notes on the right hand side of a piano, and bass clefs normally represent the notes on the left hand side of your hand. Right? So with the treble clef, most of the time you will be playing by using your right hand, and same goes with the bass clef where you will be using your left hand. So to read sheet music, this is a very easy way to remember how to identify what notes are on sheet music. So each bar will have 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 spaces in between, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on these lines and spaces will be a letter of the alphabet from A to G. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? So we'll start off with the spaces. For treble clef, it's very easy. You need to remember the word face, which will correspond to each space in between the treble bar. So starting off from bottom, going all the way to the top, you start off with the first letter of face, F, then A, then C, then E. Right? Very simple, very straightforward. With the bass clef side, so your left hand side, it's a little bit more complicated, but there's a phrase you can remember to identify the notes on the bass clef in the spaces, and that goes all cows eat grass. And you take the first letter of each one of those words, so all, A, cows, C, eat, E, grass, G. Now we'll work with the lines within the treble and bass clefs. So starting from the first space, going all the way to the last space, you have every good boy deserves fruit. So we'll go E, G, B, D, F. Now with the bass clef, it's similar but slightly different. So it goes, good boys deserve fruit again. So it goes G, B, D, F, A. Now, if you look at it in ascending and descending order, it makes a lot of sense, right? So you see the space here, that's an E, right? Now you go up one step, you get an F, and then G, and then remember G is the last letter of the alphabet, the piano alphabet. So it starts on A again, then B, then C, then D, then E, then F, which is the same for the bass clef. Alright, we'll stick with this for now, but there are notes that go beyond just the bars. Like you may have a note here, here, and here, right? But to work out what letter those are, you just count down from the spaces and the lines. So say for example, you have E here, right? If you were to go down to a space, so say here, what's the letter before E? That would be a D, right? And then if you were to go from here down to a line, so remember there's an imaginary line if there was a note here, the note before D would be C. So yeah, that's an introduction into how you can read notes on sheet paper.